Hey guys, so the season is over. That last week of the season was really hard for me to try and get out. I didn't get out as much as I'd like to. I couldn't fit anything in. Yeah, the Sporting Clays Championship really took a lot. Out there in the sun makes you very tired, and it was warm. It was warm that weekend. It was in the up and middle 80s. So just didn't have it in me to get out there and try to get a final couple quail. So what I have decided to do is do the obligatory gear video, as I've seen many other content creators do. So let's get into it. So I guess first thing and most importantly, are boots. These are phenomenal. They are Zamberlan Gore-Tex boots. They run about 300. I can't stress enough how important a good boot is out in the desert, especially something with good ankle protection. These boots have saved my ankles probably from breaking many times. With the rocks that are out there, everything's trying to poke you and stick you and make you bleed, and there's nothing that gets through these boots. I also think that I don't think a rattlesnake could actually get through these. Now, I mean, obviously you're going to have the issue with your leg, but if a rattlesnake did happen to bite my boot, I don't think they would get through it. So, most important, good boots. Next, we'll stick with the clothing. You should have a good pair of brush pants. These have a couple different layers on them, and they're meant to kind of deflect the spines and whatnot as you're walking through the desert. These aren't as good as I'd like. Probably will upgrade to something different before next season. They're just not very breathable. It's kind of uncomfortable. So find something that does the job but is also breathable, because these ain't it. Next, we got this is just the generic game vest. It has a game pocket on it, so you can carry your birds with you. Very big pockets and shell holders. I got this off of Amazon. It's Gamehide branded. I think it was pretty cheap. I think it was like $20 or something. It's starting to fade. If you can see like the difference in this orange versus like the stuff on the inside, it's very orange. So I'll probably end up upgrading this as well before next season. So let's see. Now we get to the fun stuff. Here is my gun. So this is a Browning B80, 1982. It's a flyway edition. You'll see it's got the Ducks Unlimited symbol on it there. Probably one of the finest shooting guns I've ever had. The other thing about this is when you buy these, because you can get them on Gun Broker and all kinds of other places. It will come with a fixed full barrel. So the interesting thing about this gun is that it was actually, even though it's Browning, it was actually manufactured by Beretta. So what you can do, the model A301, A302, and A303 Beretta has the same barrel. And that comes with multi-choke. So that's what I did, is I picked up a A303 barrel. Has the mobile choke system in it. And I run a light modified choke in it, because you're really not shooting birds at a long distance. And you get a nice good spread on the pattern. Now the problem, I think, is on a lot of that stuff earlier in the season is I think they were, in a lot of cases, flying through the pattern. So what I did to fix that problem, rather, because shooting modified, it doesn't really help a whole lot if you go up to modified. But ammo. So what I did is I got this Federal Game Load High Brass. Now the interesting thing about this is that it's 1 1/4 ounce worth of BBs. So that's 25% more BBs than I was shooting, and all of a sudden I was knocking birds down much more frequently. The other thing is that it's 3 3/4 dram, which it's booming cannon kind of stuff, because it's still at 1 1/4 ounce, still moving at 1330 feet per second, which is it's moving pretty good. Also, it's 6-shot, a little more takedown power when it does connect with those birds, because as you've seen on my videos throughout the season, I can shoot a bird, it'll drop, it'll hit the ground, and all of a sudden it gets up and runs away or flies away, and they're gone. So I've had a lot more success moving to this ammunition, and I think this is where I'll probably stick going forward. Otherwise, it's important to, make sure you got good hat on, keep your eyes out of the sun. Sunglasses are important too. I just recently picked these up. These have these block 90% of the UV rays. They're pretty good. But yeah, that's pretty much everything I have with me. You guys see I drive a little tiny car. At some point I'll try to get a pickup, because right now there's spots I want to get into that I just can't with my car, and I think they'd be really productive. So hopefully in the near future we'll be able to accomplish that. Otherwise, that's it. That's my loadout. If you guys have any questions, one more thing. We shoot in GoPro. So these are phenomenal little cameras. Anyway, you guys have any comments or questions about gear, or just want to talk about how the season went, go ahead and comment below. And of course, always appreciate your support. Please like and subscribe. And I'll have probably a couple more videos coming here and there. I got a couple of ideas, but they definitely won't be able to be as consistent with nothing to shoot at. So guys, take it easy, and I hope to hear from you in the comments.